Hey, I decided to postpone today's video, the one with your submissions, till the end of the year, so you have more time to work on it. But that leaves me with a calendar that is incomplete, and that just won't do. Problem is, I'm not in my recording place right now, and I'm quite busy around the holidays. I'm getting ready to play Santa. But since it's Christmas, I thought maybe he should be coding the 24th item. A Christmas tree.
Coding with Radu. Let's code now.
To generate the Christmas tree here on the 24th day, we are going to go to index.html and add another function here. On the 24th index, draw Christmas tree. And we'll implement this function up here in its own file, christmastree.js. Control click to create this file, and VS Code adds it here inside of the items folder. Our function for drawing the Christmas tree is going to take the same old parameters: the drawing context, the X and Y, the size, and the hue. And now let's get some helper variables. The left, X minus half the size, and the top, Y minus half the size, and draw a rectangle. A square, really, to see where we are going to fit this item in the canvas. Now if we save and refresh, we see here where the item is going to fit. And I want to draw one of these trees at the bottom here. So we're going to need another helper variable, the bottom y plus half the size. And let's go below here and define some properties for our tree. The size, I don't want it to fit the whole screen, so maybe 90% of the original size. And then the X, I do want it in the middle. And for the Y, I'm gonna need to write a getter because I will return bottom minus this object's size divided by 2, which doesn't exist before this object is created. And let's make our tree green. I'm going to hardcode the hue to 90, which means a green color. And with these properties, we can call our drawTree function like so. Save and refresh, and there we have it, with just enough space to draw a star at the top. So let's get access to the top location of our tree as well. Bottom minus the whole size. And now below here we can go and define properties for our star. The size will be 20% of the size because I want the star to overlap the tree a little bit. And then X in the center, Y is going to be this tree top, and let's set the color hue to orange. Draw the star at star X, star Y, star size, and star hue. Save the file, refresh the page, and oh, there it is on the top of the Christmas tree. What's left to do is add balls, like this ball right here, everywhere around the tree. And let's start easy with everywhere from the top to down and from the left to right, covering this entire space. And we don't have right yet. We have to add it here at the top as a helper variable. And let's define the balls down here after drawing the star in an array. Balls is an empty array, and let's set the ball size to maybe 10% of the whole size. And we're going to try generating balls again and again until we are happy with the result. Let's say we're going to have 100 of them. And we're going to loop from 1 to this try count. And for each iteration, let's define a new ball with an X and Y coordinate, where we interpolate between the left and the right with the random value, and from the top to bottom with the random value. If you don't know what linear interpolation is, Santa does have that one video about it, so be nice and watch it. And now we can push our new ball into the balls array. We have to implement our linear interpolation function. Let's do it quickly right here. A plus b minus a times t. A really easy one, but very helpful to have it separated like that. And now we can draw all of them. Looping through all the balls. For each ball b, we are going to draw it on the context like so. And let's set the hue to 0 for now, which is gonna mean red. Refresh, and that's what we are getting. Balls everywhere. I don't want to see them overlapping like this. Sometimes we have balls on top of other balls. So we can check for that like so. If some ball B has the distance to the new ball less than the ball size, we can continue, which will not add new balls into this array. So we are not going to guarantee that we will get 100 balls here. That's why this variable is called try count. But we will have non-overlapping balls. The distance function has to be implemented as well, and we're going to do it down here. It's basically the hypotenuse of the right-angled triangle generated by those 2 points. If you don't know how to calculate distance like that, Santa does have many videos on the topic. So be nice and check them out. Now if we save, and watch this when I'm going to refresh the page. Fewer balls and they're not overlapping anymore, so just what we want. What we also want is that the top of the ball right here is on the green area, so hanging on the tree. Let's see how we'll do that. Up here, we do another filtering, getting the ball top coordinate, y minus half the ball size or the radius, and I'm gonna get the image data at the ball x location and the ball top location for 1 pixel. Now, if this image data of 1, which stands for the green color, is different than 255, so not green, I'm going to continue again. And this location is not going to be added into the balls array here. And if we save, and now when we refresh, we see that only those balls that are over the tree area are kept. Maybe we should try adding more because I see some empty space here. Let's try 1000. And refresh. Much more like it. But maybe these colors are a bit boring. I'm going to go down here where we are drawing the ball and let's generate a random non-green hue, reusing our linear interpolation, like so. I'm not starting at 0 here because I don't want to generate green balls or yellow balls, which are hard to see on top of our light green tree. This will limit them to being red, bluish, violet. Save. And now when we refresh, yes, very, very nice. I think the balls are a little bit too big. So maybe the ball size here could be 0.8. And now when we refresh, much better. Maybe we can emphasize the star a little bit more. I'm going to draw another star here on top of the previous one, but let's try a different hue, maybe closer to yellow, like 50, and half the size. And refresh. Oh yes, I really like this now. That's it for today. Stay tuned at the end of the year to see your submissions in the special video. Thanks for watching and happy holidays to you. Ho ho ho!